Alright, not much time left. I still have to do all 4 runs, so I guess we're just gonna get into it. I do have a new gold chip that I made to try and see how she works out. Sadly, she missed out on a lot of skills I would have wanted her to have, but in return, she did get good stat line. As you can see, this is pretty solid. You'd prefer 1200 power as well, but since I also have like 450 wit, reached both the stam and guts thresholds, it's pretty reasonable. And I got turf and mile S, which is insane, right? Like getting turf S means that this 1100 is better than, 1200 essentially, if anyone who has 1200 doesn't have turf S. But skill wise, she is a bit weaker because I did not get straight away spurred off of my inspiration or off Hishi Amazon. So that's pretty rough. And I also was borrowing a Taishin instead of a Major Orion. I didn't actually have 100% odds or anything for Major Orion's Let's Pump Some Iron skill, and we ended up missing that as well. I also went with this legacy, so I don't have redshift, so I'm kind of missing skills. Like there's some stuff that's fine. Like Nemesis is good, Wet Conditions is good. Some of these others, like Professor of Curvature, are like okay, I think. Like these are okay. They're just not great, right? Even the Coast is Clear is alright, just to make sure you have a higher chance of just not getting blocked, right? But overall, it's pretty mediocre. Like Umamusume's pretty bad. Lucky 7 is generally bad. Yeah, obviously, these all could have been better. But we're gonna try it out, see how it works. I assume it's still at least better than my Grass Wonder, simply because stat-wise, it's better. I think I was using like this. So I have higher speed, higher power, higher stamina, similar-ish wit and guts. Turf S and Turf Mile instead of A and A. I just kind of lack the skills, because this actually has redshift, pump some iron, straightaway excel on your left, and so on, right? We'll see how it works. Hopefully it's better, but I'm not actually running a blocker. This is more of if someone else is running a blocker where my Suzuka is not doing anything, then, maybe this will help my gold ship, or help having a gold ship that can contest. Yeah, we'll just get underway. Okay, so the only other thing I was thinking of changing is with Summer Marozensky coming out, I could technically try to get a Summer Marozensky run and then run like Marozensky instead of El Condor Pasa, because I don't actually know how good it is having a pace chaser. Like generally I think it's pretty bad, but anytime the fronts have been slow because of like blockers or whatever, or just not breaking away from the pack to begin with, my El Condor Pasta has not been bad, to be honest. Like she actually wins a decent amount of those. The problem is if like the late surgers or end closers hit like their Excel skills, they generally are still better off. So the pace chaser kind of has some questionable moments to actually end up good. Suzuka, bad mood. Great mood gold chip though. So let's see what she does here. And what are we against? Okay. Turf and Mile S. But stamina is actually low enough to where... Oh, she has Maestro. I mean... Maybe. Bad mood, but... Also weird skills. Why so many recovery skills? The Suzuka is very scary though. I actually think that Turf S and even having less speed in order to have very high power is potentially better here. Because I feel like oftentimes it's just more important to be the one up front than it is to have the highest speed. Having the highest speed means nothing if you aren't accelerating to it fast enough. So it matters much more to have this high power in turf. So I think this Suzuka is technically better than mine, even though mine is like 1200 speed, 950 power, and Mile S, as well as like Summer Runner, left-handed, and so on. They don't have like groundwork though, so... And then the Ogre double 1200s. This person's stuff looks like they were... I don't even know what to think. They got all these recovery skills and stuff, but they don't even need them for this race. Interesting. At least, as far as I know, they don't need them. Also, is this... You can actually check this out beforehand. I feel like I never really did. Okay. Let's start getting these races underway. I'll probably have to go faster from now on, but I kind of wanted to like look a little bit. Groundwork. Okay, no concentration, but we did get groundwork. Hopefully that means we're in the lead. But we'll watch this. Like, she has 150, maybe like 100 more power plus Turf S. And usually I've seen that actually pass me. Although right here it's looking like the groundwork is mattering more. Like the fact that I got ahead at the start with groundwork seems to make a bigger deal here. No? Maybe not. Yeah, now she's already ahead of me. Which means she's the one that can get angling, right? Which means my front runner is no longer going to win, even though I have higher speed. That's what I mean. I think I designed my front runner wrong, and I should have been trying for like Turf S, or yeah, Turf S instead of Mile S. I thought my gold chip was catching up, but maybe she's not. The Suzuka is just too far ahead. Or... yeah, I think she's too far ahead. Or... it is close. Yeah. I was right though. It's worth to have like literally 200 less speed and like 100 more power. Or maybe it's like 150 or 200 power. I don't know. I have like double circle wet conditions. My gold chip did get second though. So that means my gold chip's like not horrible. She can in fact place high up. Yeah, I think I just never really got what I wanted out of a front runner. And I realize now that even what I was trying for was not necessarily good enough. It's just so much better to get very high power than it is max speed. If you don't have very high power, you just can't win. Okay, let's just skip through these. We should be the favorite here. We also have decent moods across, like, or not decent, we have normal, great, which is fine enough, I guess. Groundwork and concentration. Was there no other front runners? Or were they just really far behind? I wonder if that Taiki is a front runner or a pace chaser. This one might be a 1-2-3 finish though, to be honest. Or is Rudolph actually catching up to me? No. Oh, Condor Pasa, yeah. Okay, so the Taiki was a pace chaser. Like 1-2-4 or something. I do think this gold chip's not bad though. She got second in both races. Which means there are conditions where she will get first. I just never really got the sort of front runner I needed though to like take off. These lobbies with no other front runners is pretty rough for my front runner though, because I need a second front runner. Which is why I would ideally switch probably El Condor Pasa for Summer Marozensky after. Maybe. If I can, you know, somehow make that in time. I do have one more guest borrow today and, you know, 3 more tomorrow, and then I think that's it. I don't think you can do another run the day after because I think you have to have already submitted your lineup by then. So I can probably do like 4 guest borrows to try to get a great mood gold chip again. We're the favorite across the board though, so I assume it's a weak lobby. I mean, not the worst Taiki. Not the worst grass. Not the worst vodka. Bakushin, like they're all okay. I mean, bourbon's pretty good. Assuming she has... No. I mean, I do think I'm the favorite, but I think there are a lot of runners that can easily win this instead of my runners. But we had great and good mood on gold chip and El Condor Pasa, so hopefully that matters. Suzuka's probably pretty poor off with bad mood and lower power than bourbon by like quite a bit, especially taking into account the mood. See, again though, I am going to get ahead with groundwork here, but I don't think that matters. I think it's much more important to have the very high power, because once you reach around the midway point, that very high power seems to generally pass. Although it's not here for some reason. She got slowed a lot for some reason. Maybe it's just because I don't have mid-game skills on my Suzuka. I don't know. That also probably matters. This looks good for me though, although the Taiki is going to pass my Suzuka. I think... Or no, I got angling to go off. Maybe I get first and second still. Maybe even first, second, third. Because I just got hesitant pace chasers on the Taiki as well. Nice. I think gold chip actually wins this one. If Suzuka was at a better mood there, she surely would have won though, right? You would think. Because she was at bad mood, and gold chip was at great. I mean, we got the 1, 2, 3 finish, so cool. Maestro 1, 2, 1. I mean, not bad. We are getting some wins. Hopefully this means I'm stronger off. Hopefully I get... It'd be cool to see like a 4 and 1, at least. I mean, it'd be amazing to see like a 5 and 0, but if I can get some like 4 and 1s out of these runs, I will definitely feel more confident that I can potentially win in the finals too. Bad mood Suzuka again. Good and great others. I wasn't the favorite though, so probably some scary stuff. Yeah, Taishin looks pretty strong. Suzuka, very strong. This is how I should have built mine, I think. This looks similar to the one I lost to at the start. Fuji, double S. Nice nature. Yeah, it looks like she just kind of threw in. Yeah, this is just nice nature from like Taurus Cup or something probably, because it has medium debuff skills. Did I cycle through all these? I think so. Oh, was there 2 nice natures? Wait. This one was actually maybe designed for this. I think this was just a throwaway skill with all the remaining points. But it has like mile straightaways and stuff, so you would think it was built for mile, right? Interesting to see 2 nice natures. I mean, I'm pretty sure my Suzuka might actually just get fatigued in this sort of scenario. But I'm pretty sure my Gold Ship and Condor Pasa should be pretty strong here. Hopefully. No groundwork. So we probably never catch up to the Suzuka. Because she had more power to begin with. But hopefully she's not slingshotting forward because we're so far back. I think they have to be a certain range to other frontrunners to like continually slingshot forward. So maybe this is good for me. My Gold Ship's Taishin looks like the winner here though. Like Taishin's already ahead of Condor Pasa. Surprisingly, Condor Pasa passed Taishin back though. Which is kind of crazy to me. Oh, but then Taishin went back ahead again. She must have got slowed by something. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that race went really poorly. I don't know if it's because of all the debuffers or if I just... You know, I mean, groundwork didn't go off for one. Gold Ship never really got to come forward. Condor Pasa probably just didn't even have a chance. I don't know. Definitely rough. Smart Falcon. Smart Falcon to me is the scariest. Because if there's a good one, it's like impossible, and if there's a mediocre one, it's very difficult to beat it. So, I mean, I can finish ahead of Smart Falcon, to be fair, but I usually don't win the race, even if I do, because she just kind of slows Suzuka, and I have to rely on like Condor Pasa and stuff, right? I don't know. Although these ones look like they were carry falcons. So maybe there'll be no slowing. Doesn't make it any less scary. Carry Falcon is very scary too. Okay, so this one could be very well a front runner fight for the win, but it looks like it's a losing scenario for me. So it's gonna be very difficult to get ahead and stay ahead. But maybe Gold Chip moves up. She is starting to move up already. Suzuka is close, but she's, you know, she didn't get like angling or anything though. I think the Smart Falcon's too far ahead. Gold Chip. Almost try chased. Yo. Okay. Also, who even got my wins? Condor Pasa got one. Gold Chip got one. Who got my other win? Because then I have 3 wins. Or no, Gold Chip got 2, right? Yeah, I think the Gold Chip was very worth. That's already 2 wins. That I think one of them I was going to win anyways, because I got first, second, and third. But this one I was not going to win without Gold Chip. She actually ended up beating this. Pretty sure she had angling go off too, but right. Yeah, even without the best skills, it looks like this Gold Chip was quite worth putting in. Two firsts, 2 seconds, and then 1 unranked. That's pretty good. Man, if this Gold Chip could have actually had straightaway spurt and let's pump some iron instead of like Umamusume, Lucky 7, Flashy Landing, something like those. There's a lot of skills that could be taken out, to be honest. But if she had those other skills too, I think that would have actually been amazing. But it's still, as it seemed, quite decent at least. Yeah, we're definitely gonna keep running this. The only thing I could consider is switching out Condor Pasa for like a second front runner, but I don't know if that does anything for me. Technically, my Sakura Bakushin O does have some debuffer stuff, which can help. But these aren't going to help in the finals, really. Like, this is the only one that can do something, it's not even that good. The fatigue ones aren't, like, fatigue's not going to be a thing in the final. So I think I would need to remake. I would need to remake something, and it would be like Summer Marzinski, right? Otherwise, this is the lineup I have, and it's alright. Condor Pasa's definitely had her moments. I mean, she even won one of these races, right? But it's usually when the front runners end up going kind of slow off of each other, and the late and end closers just don't get there in time to pass out Condor Pasa. Well, I am the triple favorite, but I have bad moods, so it looks like I'm the favorite there. LeBron James over here has some alright stuff. Not amazing. There's definitely some some weak stuff here, but decent stat line. I should be the favorite, but I have double bad mood on Suzuka and Gold Ship, so it would definitely not be surprising to no groundwork. It's actually surprising how often I don't get groundwork to trigger, even though I have 640 wit. Now I do have bad mood, so that presumably means I'm probably missing like 5% or so chance that I should have had, but it's still not. Like the chance is still really high to get it to trigger, and I'm not getting it to trigger, so you know. Bullshit, moving up. This looks like bad for me. But it's very close across the board, so maybe my Gold Ship or Condor Pasa can do it. No, their Condor Pasa is way too far ahead. And the vodka. I'm not even... That was a really bad one for me. I'm pretty sure I was the favorite there. Across the board, but I did have double bad mood, so... You know. What can you do? Yeah, they don't even have the greatest win records or anything. But the Cancer Cup, mile race, whatever, is pretty difficult to have consistency. As you can see, my 640 wit, Suzuka still fails her wit check on groundwork and concentration. She gets bad mood every race. She did the same thing yesterday when I was trying out races. She was actually bad mood in most of them, and then the ones where she wasn't, she was normal mood, which I think is the same thing that happened today. This one looks really bad mood-wise, but I am technically the favorite again, which maybe means I have better stats, but it looks like there's some scary runners. Yeah, there's quite a few scary runners, so this is probably... Although the Bourbon's also bad mood. I didn't see all the others, if they were bad mood or not, but Saiyan Sky, Sakura Bakushin O looked kind of scary as well. This could definitely go a bunch of different ways. We did get concentration and groundwork this time, but I am lower power, so yeah, I'm already probably past by potentially everyone. Yeah, Bourbon might just run away with this one. She's really far ahead. Unless my Gold Ship's too far back, I think. Condor Pasa. Honestly, she got unrestrained to go off at like a good timing, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's an Excel skill similar to angling, but it can sometimes proc too late, I believe, or too early, or I don't know, too early or too late or whatever. Procced at like the right time there though. Second, third, and fifth. But we did have bad mood. It was not surprising, but ENS1. One. Yeah, so even their win records are not too good. One of them went 2-3. One of them went 1-4. I feel like I don't even see any. I'm not even seeing the people that are going 4 or 5 wins. It's just uncommon, I guess. But I'm still losing even to the ones that are getting only 1 or 2 win type runs, so yeah, rough. Okay. Almost everyone's at normal mood, a few at great. We look favored here by far though. This is definitely the weakest lobby I've been in so far. So I assume this one should be a win. Concentration and groundwork and lone wolf. We're even staying ahead of Smart Falcon. And hopefully we get angling here and just take off. We got angling, but it looks like Alcon or Pasa might still be the winner because she was close enough. I'm not sure. What do we, or are we taking off? No, we are taking off this time. Nice. Suzuka getting a win. It's good to see Suzuka get some wins. Because she is decently strong. Like when I first made her, I was like, yo, this is my best runner. I think less so now, just because I think the power is technically too low. And I think wit ends up not mattering as much. It should mean a lot because making sure you trigger concentration, groundwork, fast-paced, angling, making sure you trigger those is important, but for some reason, even with my higher wit, I'm not trigger them quite often anyways, and other people are still just taking the lead with like, you know, 1100 power type builds. So it's hard for me to tell exactly how good my Suzuka is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was by far the weakest lobby. Oh, this person actually won with Smart Falcon 1, and that's it. So, yeah. Let's see. Still have quite a few races to get through. But I think we have plenty of time. I can always speed it up if I need to. I saw last time that how fast I could go, so. Top 3 favorites again. So blocker Bakushin, but the power is only 800, so we could still end up being up front against that, technically. Grass Wonder, Daiwa. They look okay. Grass Wonder. The Fuji is potentially pretty scary. But another one with like random recovery skills and stuff. Does she have like a unique that relies on recovery, or I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean I should be favored. I didn't check the mood. Hopefully my moods were fine. But I should be favored. Groundwork and concentration. Nice. Bakushin. Yeah, it looks like we might even just be ahead of the Bakushin, which is super good. and she's still staying close enough to like boost me forward a bit, I think. Although she actually got ahead of me there at the end, which means I missed out on angling, but I should be the fastest here. Although this always surprises me here, how long the 600 speed frontrunner can actually stay ahead. And Bakushin was actually in the front for quite a while there. But gold ship coming through once again. To be fair though, my Suzuka could have won that as well if I did late surge or something. So it's not like my Suzuka did bad, right? I even got 1, 2, 3. But isn't it crazy to see this Bakushin actually is 4th place behind my 3 runners? Like you would think that this or this, you know, these 1200, 1200 or 1100, 1100 stat lines should win. But with how short that final stretch is, it honestly just means a lot to simply be there up front with a lot of power as a front runner. Yeah, another couple wins. Could get another 3 and 2, which would be nice. If I get consistent 3 and 2s at least, I do think that's a decent sign. If I can get some 4 1s mixed in, then I'll really feel like, yo, maybe I have a chance, right? I kind of wanted to make a Taiki shuttle myself, but I had one that was like decent, I think, but she didn't get groundwork and didn't get green skills either. I think she might have had 2 green skills, but she needed the 3rd green skill and she needed groundwork. Didn't have it. Might have even, I think she even missed the stamina requirement by quite a bit. I think she was at like 500. So I didn't really try it very much. I only had a couple attempts, but oh, whoops. Okay, what do we got here? The air groove looks pretty decent, I think. This looks like a medium runner. And he's got 2 skills and stuff too. Mostly the air groove. There was a couple others with like 900 power and Turf S that maybe are decent enough. But I think it's like the air groove that looked the scariest. I didn't pay attention to the moves though, so I don't know. Okay, we got groundwork. Taken off. Oh wait, are we the only front runner? Kinda awkward. Maybe it'll be fine. But sometimes if you're the only front runner, you just don't take off fast enough. Or you don't create enough space between you and the rest of the pack. So it's like impossible to win as the front runner. That being said, it doesn't look horrible here. And even if Suzuka loses here, it looks like my other 2 runners are potentially would pass her. Vodka was maybe a little scary too. No, we should have this. Air groove's getting blocked. Yeah, we got the 1, 2, 3 finish, it looks like. Air groove is getting blocked by Vodka, I think. Feels bad. 1, 2, 3 finish. Okay, we actually had quite a few races where we got 1, 2, 3 finishes. And then the races where I don't get 1, 2, 3 finishes, I still oftentimes get like second. Sometimes third as well, I guess. It's like second, fourth, or third, fourth type of thing. I'm like usually there, but not good enough. Air groove only won once. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We get. I mean, I think these 130 times are decent. You can definitely get 129s and stuff. But I think that's not. I think that's mostly if you have multiple front runners that are like repelling off each other, and then one of them takes off with angling at the end, right? Those are probably the 129 times. I don't really know if the other methods like, end in late in base get 129. Maybe they do. You have something crazy. Yeah, another 3 and 2 win. 3 and 2 record, whatever. Not bad. And what is it? The gold chip won only once there, but still oftentimes top 3. I mean, I do have very good top 3 rate, right? 80%, 70%, 70%. My Grass Wonders were... This was in like the weaker lobbies in round 1, I think. And this one, maybe... I think this might have been round 2. Bakushin. So I do think this is my best lineup so far. And I do think it's worth not running a second front runner, just to have better runners in general. Like, ideally I would have a second front runner as well, but we'll see if I can make a Summer Marozensky before the finals, I guess. We have a few attempts to do so. Maybe I should have even kept my guest borrows for that, but I used them and got this gold chip off of them literally today, so I'm not unhappy that I used 2 guest borrows and got this gold chip, because she's so far doing decent. She has 3 wins out of 10 races, and I only got 6 wins out of those 10 races, so half my wins are currently coming from gold chip, which is pretty good. I mean, I have had kind of like mediocre moods oftentimes on like Suzuka, so maybe it's hard to tell. Whereas gold chip has actually had great mood in a few different races. But we look quite favored here so far. Oh, yeah, the Teo's decently strong, but she's set as a late surger with B late surger. I mean, maybe it's not a big deal, but it's kind of weird. Suzuka, similar to mine. We definitely don't want her to pass me, but she is missing key skills like groundwork and stuff. And so it's mostly Teo, who does have good mood. But late searchers haven't been winning most of the races so far, so we'll see what happens. There's like a debuff Bakushin, I think, so maybe concentration. No groundwork, which kind of sucks, but I think we had the highest power of frontrunners anyway, so maybe we can still get up front at some point. Looks pretty bad actually. It's gonna be up to Condor, Pasa, and Gold Chip probably. My Suzuka just got like completely shut down. But Nemesis, Gold Chip coming in on the outside. Condor, Pasa won't have enough. Like my Condor, Pasa. Their Condor, Pasa might just take it though. Okay. I mean that, I don't know. I don't know if that was just because I didn't get groundwork to go off or what. I didn't even think that Elcon or Pasa from them was... I guess this Elcon or Pasa is decent. Mile S. A lot of mid-game skills as well to stay relevant. It's a decent Elcon or Pasa. Let's see. One Teo. Yeah, I don't think their Elcon or Pasa won any other races though. But happened to win this one. And she got like second, fourth. Oh. Starting with a loss again. But we have gone 3-2 so far. Bad mood. Good mood, Gold Chip at least. And it might be blockers with Falcon and maybe not blockers. Seeing this guy looks like a carry. Bakushin is a blocker. Falcon is a carry. We're scared about like the Falcon seeing Sky just taking off. They're on the same team, right? Yeah. Then debuffer. We'll see. I mean, we had bad mood, so bad mood, good mood, I think. It's probably going to come down to Gold Chip, which isn't a bad thing because she has been pretty decent so far, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone just takes off with Angling in this race. I think Gold Chip's too far behind here. Yeah. It's too far ahead. I mean, that was rough. There's just too much front runner boosting, and it was just their front runners because they had good power plus, you know, Smart Falcon and stuff, right? Maybe I should have checked how well that Smart Falcon and the Sky team had been doing in previous runs. Okay, good mood Suzuka and Gold Chip this time. Debuff, Nice Nature, 1200, Grass Wonder. Similar Suzuka to mine, but no Mile S. 1200, Vodka. High power blocker Bakushin. Okay, so we're probably scared of this lineup. The 1200 Vodka and Grass Wonder with the high power blocker Bakushin. It's pretty scary. But I do have a pace and a end closer that can end up winning. This race I actually got groundwork to proc and I'm still in third. Feels bad. How am I actually passing here? This Bakushin has like 1100 power. That's crazy. I mean, we'll take it, but I'm very surprised about it. Are we actually just gonna win with Suzuka taking off? That is not how I was expecting us to go, with that Bakushin having as much power as she did. I did not think I would pass her, and then suddenly she just fizzled out in the mid-race for some reason. I don't really know what happened there. I don't know if it was a mood thing. I did have good mood. Yeah, the vodka did get second. I think vodka has been doing better than Grass Wonder so far as well. And I think it's just because of her own unique. I think this gives acceleration, whereas Grass Wonders gives speed, I believe. But Grass Wonder does have some stuff like this built in. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Like why did this Bakushin fizzle out? I feel like she should have stayed up front. But we'll take it. Oh, this person actually got 3 wins with Grass Wonder. Interesting. Deja got 1 win. And looks like this Grass Wonder is not doing too bad. Right. But yeah, I'm doing decent so far, right? Like I'm winning 60% of the races so far with random moods. This one, unless the Bakushin screws me over, but the Bakushin is at bad mood, I should probably be in a good position here. Because it's like tons of late surgers. But there's only one Bakushin, and she had bad mood, so hopefully... She is a high power one. It has groundwork, but the groundwork is reliant on early lead, which procs too late, so I can actually stay in front of the Bakushin even at the start, potentially. I kind of want to make some major Orions as well, but I want my major Orion to be 3-star. I think she'd be cool to use as one of the runners in some of these cups. I mean, it looks like I'm the favorite. There's quite a few that had 450 stamina only or something, which could fizzle out. Bakushin had bad mood, so if she's not blocking, I should be pretty favored as well. I think my mood was decent overall. Good, normal, or good, great, or something. My Suzuka's a little bit too far ahead, which means she's not getting the little slingshotting, runner, position keeping speed buff thing that there exists. Whatever it's called. Maybe she is. Maybe this is Bakushin's. I think the Bakushin's too far behind. So it might come more down to like Condor, Pasa or something, or Gold Ship. I mean, Gold Ship already moving up potentially is good. But hopefully my Suzuka just takes off here. Because she is up front. So she could just have angling proc here, which she did. That Condor Pasa is too close. I don't remember there being an Condor Pasa that looked super scary though, so maybe... Yeah, I think she ran out of stamina. Nice. Let's go. So Suzuka does win sometimes for me still. Which is good to know. Like, everyone I have wins here. Sometimes. Condor Pasa is probably the least winning. I feel like Condor Pasa just wins the ones in weak lobbies where my Suzuka doesn't get far ahead and as a front runner and my Gold Ship doesn't get up there quick enough. Which is why I might try to add Summer Marzinski over her. I did really like this Condor Pasa, and she does deny a lone wolf, which is pretty cool. She had such good skills too, with Ace Chaser Straightaway and Slipstream and Let's Pump Some Iron, Wet Conditions. Yeah, these are okay as well. Fair to Pass, Corner Depth, I think Hesitant Base Chaser is actually kind of relevant too. It would be cool to get Hesitant Front Runners and Hesitant Late Surger, but I don't know how likely it is to get all of those. Yeah, 1-2 finish. That was actually one of the faster times, 1:30. I haven't paid too close attention to what my fastest times were, but I don't think I've had any 1:29. So 1:30 flat is probably like the fastest. So yeah, the Bakushin must have been somewhat keeping in range so that I got the speed buff, right? Very nice. I'm actually curious what each length stands for in terms of time. Like, is a length 1 second or like a 2/10 of a second? I think it's not a second, I think it's like tenths of a second or something, right? I just don't remember how much. Yeah, looking at their records, it looks like the others don't win much or at all. Which is a little surprising. I thought some of them would get like some wins with the Bakushin blocking, but maybe not. Okay. A little short on time now, but we only have one more run after this, so we should be fine. As long as I don't take too long or something. But we'll try to speed through a little bit more. This run, or this lobby could be difficult, depending how like the Smart Falcon looks. Bakushin is an ace. Smart Falcon is the winner. Yeah. Over on my screen. I don't know about your screen. What was the mode? Smart Falcon normal mode. I have good, normal. Normal on Condor Pasa, which is fine because I think the others are my actual carries. There's a chance I can win this, but I do think the Smart Falcon just looks super scary. So, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. The Smart Falcon got blocked though, or maybe groundwork didn't trigger. Maybe Wit came into play for once. But there's still a chance that she catches up, right? She's starting to catch up already. And the Iowa or something just got in front of me and blocked me, so it's looking kind of over. Like, she actually went passed me on the outside and then went to the inside and slowed down and blocked me basically. Yeah, it looks like a loss. Unless Condor Pasa is actually close enough. I mean, if there's angling that goes up, yeah, she's too far ahead. Gold chip got blocked, Suzuka got blocked. I did think it was going to be Smart Falcon lineup though, not... That was like one of my worst finishes actually. Thought it'd be Smart Falcon lineup, not Daiwa. Interesting. I guess Daiwa just got the skills she needed to go off when she needed them to. Cordelia is 2 and 3. Deandra 1 and 4. Or no, 2 and 4. Or 2 and 3, I mean. Yeah, the Daiwa isn't really a consistent winner either. 1 win and then 3 places in the bottom 3. So yeah, she's kind of won here against me though. But 2 and 3. We were hoping to get at least 3 and 2 every time, because that would feel like a good sign, but we got a little over 10 minutes, which is plenty of time. Not really plenty, but it's enough. I found out yesterday that it was in fact enough. I think I had like 4 less minutes yesterday or something and still made it. I just need to not take long. I'm still gonna look at the other runners. I'm just gonna not look as long. Bad, good mood is pretty bad overall. Bakushin great mood means we're probably in blocked. Hopefully that means no. Hope for the best. I mean, I do feel like the favorite here, but the others are in contention with whatever moods they might have to beat me, because I have bad mood on two runners, right? Okay, we got groundwork and we got lucky 7. That's pretty huge. I feel like I actually get lucky 7 a decent amount somehow. Yeah, if Suzuka just stays in the lead, maybe she actually just wins here. Looks kind of good. It's actually really far ahead. What the? Angling Brock, group in the lead? Am I just... There's no one else inside. There's no one else here. All I see is green. The view from the lead for sure. Gold chip actually was catching up a bit, but pretty good by Suzuka, especially for having bad mood. I don't actually remember, was it Gold chip that had the bad mood as well? I did know I was the favorite. I did get 1, 2, 3 finish. Okay. But I did think there was a chance it could go bad. 130.4. Suzuka does get some pretty good runs when she has a clean run. Doesn't get like blocked and stuff. But so often someone else gets in front. So they went 1 and 4 in their runs. Suzuka's been winning lately with pretty good numbers. My gold chip as well had a low 130 here, so she can also do pretty good. Even my Condor Pasa has had mid 130s. Okay. Not bad at all. I am glad to see that Suzuka does still get wins. There are times where she doesn't get much of any wins, but she has been getting some in the last couple attempts. Normal, normal, bad. But the mood across the board is kind of mediocre. There's like 2 people with good mood and everyone else is normal or bad. Should be fairly even still. My own Pasas. I mean, the Smart Falcon is decent enough that she could still be scary if she gets in front. Saiyan Sky is I would say the Grass Wonder, but oftentimes I feel like the Grass Wonders haven't been doing much, so we'll see what happens. Definitely Smart Falcon and Saiyan Sky looked the scariest, but I can't remember who had the good moods. There's like 2 people with good mood. Maybe that changes things. Got groundwork, no concentration though. But this should potentially let me up front. Oh, looks like Saiyan Sky might actually go front. That's pretty bad. This might be a loss then. If both front runners are ahead, and they're probably like pushing each other forward as well. Although my Condor Pasa is getting up close. I don't know if it's close enough though. If angling procs, yeah, she got Excel up, but she got angling to proc. Which is probably just a loss then. I needed the Smart Falcon to not trigger angling, and then I think my Condor Pasa could have won, or would have won actually. Because it was still close. Feels bad. Maybe Smart Falcon was one of the ones that had good mood. Can't remember, was she one of the ones that had the high wit as well? Yeah, she actually had decent wit, so there was a good chance that she triggers this stuff. But suck. And oh, this person actually has 3 wins, 2 losses in their last 5. Baka lineup 1 and 4. Yeah, the Smart Falcon Saiyan Sky lineup was kind of scary, and they did in fact end up winning. It can definitely go any which way in the finals though. With great mood, I should have very high odds of triggering all my skills though. And some of the others only have like 400 wit, so maybe, you know, maybe they still have like 15% chance to fail, right? Which according to career is a lot of percent, because I fail those all the time. Okay. We look favored here so far. And this 1980, the Suzuka is scary, but she has low wit. The Ogre Cap is kind of scary too, but I haven't really seen Ogre Cap win. I'm not sure if I've seen Ogre Cap win at all in this race. I've seen Ogre Cap generally do decent, but she oftentimes just doesn't win in these. Maybe just not suited for it. I mean, she's not a front runner, so hopefully we can just stay up front. It's close-ish. Can we stay? It looks potentially good for me. I can't tell, we're like very even. I feel like the person on the outside, if it's even like this, does tend to pass at some point here. Oh, she's got an Excel up though, unrestrained. She had unrestrained to trigger at a good time, and now she got the other Excel as well, angling. Oh my god. Well, it's all up to gold chip now probably, and I don't think it's good enough. Yeah. close-ish actually. It looks like unrestrained is actually not too bad if you get it to trigger at just the right time. That was like a perfect timing there. It was like right before, like me and her were right next to each other and she got unrestrained and she took off. I wonder if I should have gone this as well. It might have been better than something. I would have had to get rid of like 2 skills though, like switch curvature to corner depth and get rid of unyielding spirit, or get rid of outer post or something. Not really sure. Or concentration. Maybe just get rid of concentration altogether. I guess there was a debuff for Nice Nature out there too. Maybe she debuffed me. I didn't really pay attention to that. But we are getting close in a lot of these races, and I do think some of them maybe we're just losing because of mood. Okay, we got great mood this time, so hopefully this one goes well. These runners look alright. Some of them are a little low on stamina, but that oftentimes doesn't mean much unless you have like bad mood, probably. Because you can still screw people over from getting angling, even if you have low stamina, because you can stay in front until that point anyways. This looks good though. We should be able to maintain the lead against Marozensky, I think. Although she keeps trying to get in front here. I think this looks good though. We should be able to get angling here, and actually it looks like Condor Pasa might just be winning. Before angling even triggers, Condor. What the? Condor Pasa wasn't having none of this. She's just like, yo, this is my race. What the? It's good to see Condor Pasa still has some good value in niche scenarios. Like she can be the winner. In fact, I didn't even get second and third. It was the late surgers. Interesting. Oh, King Halo. I didn't even notice King Halo was in this race. 1200, 1200. Oh yeah, but she's low stamina. Some of these ones were low stamina, I think, right? This one wasn't. I think we need to speed up. We need to run this last race real quick because I've been wasting too much time. I didn't realize I wasted so much time on that race in the previous one. Hopefully we can finish this in time. Like 1 minute. So, yeah. I do kind of want to like glance over the mood. Good, normal, good. I'll just quickly shift through these so you can see them all. Or I can see them all in like the VOD if I want. I think we have a good chance here. Groundwork. We got groundwork. And we're in the lead here. Should be good. We got angling. Nice. 1-2 finish. Nice. You're not bad. Another 3-2. 13 seconds left. So, what did I go yesterday? I went 05. No, I went 3-2, and then I went 05 and 2-3 with Bakushin, and then I went 3-2 again. So my overall win record is not any different than when I was running Grass Wonder, but I do think this is stronger because my my gold chip is in fact winning some, although she didn't actually win much at the end. She had 2 wins in the first 5, 1 win in the second 5, and then 0 in the last 10. But she does still place well. Like 80% top 3 is good, and 60% top 2. But I do think the gold chip is better than running the Grass Wonder. Surely. I can't really tell. I assume the extra 140 power and Turf S, Mile S is more relevant than having good skills, especially because the skills might not even trigger. But maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe she's just too far back as an end closer in most of the races as well. I like having her there though, but I might switch El Condor Pasa actually. Although El Condor Pasa hasn't even been doing bad, she has still got some wins. Yeah, this might end up being my lineup for the finals. But I might also try to get Summer Marozensky in there over either Gold Chip or El Condor Pasa. Probably over El Condor Pasa, but we'll see.